back to another episode of Sodium on Straight Dope Media. Of course, your boy Spice. We got Greg G Money here with me. G, what you salty about today?
Do you ever go back and watch cartoons from your childhood and
Absolutely.
as an adult and realize how messed up they really are?
Oh, they're bad. Some of them are really bad.
As a kid, they're like funny to you.
Yeah.
As an adult, you're like, what is that?
That's genius show writing, man.
It is, but knowing like as an adult, it's not right.
Was there anything in particular that got to you?
Like going back and watching, because we're both 90s kids.
Yeah.
Going back and watching Rugrats.
Well, technically, I'm an 80s kid. I was born in '89.
But you grew up in the 90s.
Good.
They're really bad parents.
Oh, they're horrific parents, especially Stu and what's
Dee
the name? Dee Dee. That's it. That's
They're really bad
awful.
parents.
Awful.
They leave their kid with grandpa.
Right. Who falls asleep regularly.
He's like can't talk it most of the time.
Yeah.
And they find these kids in like the weirdest places.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, bud, how'd you get here?
And it's like, oh, where's grandpa at?
Passed out.
He's zonked down on the couch.
Like passed out, like near death.
Yes. They're bad parents.
They are bad parents. I mean, are all of them? I really didn't think about
the best parent is probably Chucky's dad, and he's a helicopter parent.
Chucky's dad. I can see his face. I can't remember his name. Damn phone.
I can't think of his name, but
Charles Spencer. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best one, and he's a helicopter parent.
Yeah, he is.
So they're all bad parents.
Yeah, Phil and Lil's parents are. Do they have both parents?
Yes.
Do they? I don't remember the dad. I don't remember the mother.
The dad's there, but I don't think they show him much.
The mother looks like she can handle herself, no problem.
Yeah, she looks like I wouldn't want to tussle with her in a bar fight.
She's thrown somebody through the glass window in the front of a bar.
Yes.
Yeah. I can clearly see that.
And yeah, Angelica's parents that would just give her whatever just to shut her up.
Right. Yeah. Drew sucks. Seriously, Drew sucks. He just throws money at the situation. There's no real parenting here. Like, according to Drew, go out, get a good job, and just throw money at all situations.
And it'll solve the problem.
And it'll solve the problem, at least in the short term. Now, in the long term, he's probably going to have it. Full disclosure, I didn't watch All Grown Up and all the other stuff, because once Deal came along, I was done.
Yeah.
Like, I watched that Rugrats movie, and as a child, I was like, I'm never watching this crap again.
Yes.
I don't care about this idiot kid. Like, does that sound bad to say that I don't care about this idiot kid?
But I agree. It's basically throw money at the situation and hope it ends well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it usually doesn't end well it usually does not end well.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, did Grandpa Pickles not like to eat or indulge in fudgy dingling bars?
I recall quite frequently him asking Dee to make sure she bought him fudgy dingling bars.
What the hell does fudgy dingling bars sound like?
A reference to a black phallus.
So, was it just a joke, or was deeply like in the background, were they like securing the services of black men for Grandpa Pickles? Because I could be wrong. We're not the kind of show that's going to go sit and do all this extensive research. This is conversations. I don't remember seeing a box of fudgy dingling bars. There might have been.
They never showed a box.
Unless it was a brother coming out of the box in the back somewhere.
Maybe, but
the bow tie on and nothing else.
They never. Possibility?
Butt naked.
Possibility? I mean, we'll never know. But it is a very odd reference.
It's an odd reference.
And I don't know how I got away with Dr. Lipschitz.
Oh, I know. You got kids running around saying Lipschitz.
Yes.
Like little. I said it. I said it before, and my mom was like, "Where did you hear that?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, why would you name a doctor Lipschitz?
They can get away with it.
Of anything to name them, why Lipschitz?
They can get away with it. That's simple as that.
Yes. So, I mean...
By the way, World, I'm not an adult. This is not coffee in a mug. This is straight up Mott's apple juice.
But looking back, it was funny back then when we were kids.
Absolutely.
Now we're like, what the hell were they thinking?
You can say that about most of the cartoons we watched as kids.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything being like overtly raunchy and Doug.
No, just some of the characters are a little bit out there.
Some of the characters are out there, but I don't remember anything being overly raunchy aside from Skeeter's nose. I think that some of the cartoons like Ren and Stimpy were just like overtly
They're pushing it there.
raunchy.
Yes.
A lot of butt shots, you know, and everybody's butt had like shards of like little strands of hair on them and stuff, you know.
That show's pushing the limits.
That was pushing the limits. Rocko's Modern Life certainly pushed the limits sometimes.
Like, they basically came out and they blatantly came out and did it and not try to hide it.
No.
Other cartoons tried to hide
Absolutely.
the messed up parts of it.
Absolutely. These were cartoons that were made for children.
Yes.
You know, these weren't like your South Parks or your Family Guy. You know, that they're expecting the adult not to allow their children to watch.
No, they're
That's what we were watching every single day.
They're blatantly made for children.
Right. Right. And I respect, like, you have the kids' cartoons of not like Bluey. Like, my son loves to watch Bluey. And there's a whole lot of, like, small things in there that, like, the adults can look at and be like, I can relate or I can understand, or man, that is funny.
But they're hidden a lot better than they did.
Well, and it's just regular, like, stuff. Like, Bandit fighting with that apparatus to carry the kids around, like, in the background of a scene that's really not about him. Or... You know, and the episode where there's like, I think it's called Granny Mobile, wherever there was a yard sale and excuse me, wow. Anyway, one of the characters, Muffin, was on this scooter and Bandit's pushing her around. This little old lady wants to buy the scooter, and Bandit's trying to like tell the lady that's selling the scooter, like, hey, I don't think you're getting enough for this. And the little old lady is basically telling him to shut up and he's fat. You know, and then he's worried. All he's worried about is the weight thing for the rest of the episode. The average kid that's 2, 3, 4, 5 years old
not gonna get it.
Has no idea that Bandit's now self-conscious about his weight.
But in the 90s, it was way more blatantly out there.
Blatant.
And like it was, well, I'm more raunchy stuff that they did.
Yeah. It was not until a few years ago I started questioning fudgy dingling bars.
Yeah,
most of my life, it was just an item that Grandpa Pickles liked.
Yeah.
I never thought of it being about black members.
Oh, he was in the army, so maybe he learned to like it. And...
Wow. Well, we're not going to get in trouble here with talking about military members. Was there any other 90s cartoons that did anything that you felt was like blatantly obvious?
Pinky and Brain was messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was. Because it's pretty clear that Pinky is, I don't want to say clear, it can be inferred that Pinky's on the spectrum.
Yes. But he's the smart one. He's the smart one in the group.
His deductive reasoning is way better than the brain's.
The brain is a sociopath.
Yeah.
And a megalomaniac.
Yeah. He has a very large head. He also looks like he drank a lot.
Yes. So, I mean...
I think the brain had an iron deficiency as well.
May have.
Judging by the bags around his eyes. I don't know, is that a thing?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But, I mean, he's supposed to be a brains operation.
Right.
His plans never work out.
No, they always end up back right where they are.
And Pinky's like, that's not going to work.
No, he tells him almost every time this isn't going to work. No matter how zany he is.
So, in that situation, who's the smart one of the bunch?
Obviously, Pinky.
Yeah,
Brain sounds a lot smarter.
but besides most sociopaths.
Fair. I mean, his speech is impeccable.
Yes.
He could draw the average unassuming person in
Yes.
to his plan. That it's obvious to Pinky, who seems to be over here somewhere, that this isn't going to work.
No. But the common person would listen to Brain and say, this guy's pretty smart.
Is it the common person or is it the idiot?
That's probably debatable there.
Like, I wonder, like, in another situation, is the Brain like a strange, like, I don't know if Jim Jones is the right person to use here, but like, I think in a different scenario, Brain could get enough idiots to follow him.
Oh, I think he could start his own cult.
Yeah, that would be destined to fail.
Oh, definitely. And not like Jonestown fell, but it's like...
Yeah, because I guess in a way, Jonestown didn't fail.
It was ended purposely.
Yeah, that's another topic for another episode.
But, yeah, but he could.
He could, easily.
Yes.
Knowing some of the people I know personally, easily.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's destined for failure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would fail in 22 minutes like the average cartoon would.
No, but it would fail some horrific way. It was some horrifically spectacular way.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you believe that Beavis and Butthead contributed to people or older people assuming that younger people in the 90s and 2000s were dumber just because they watched the show? Even though if you go back and actually watch it now, there's a lot of like legit social.
Yes, it's very very undertones that you would catch on if you pay attention. I would think so, because a lot of older people would think all teenagers were that stupid.
Yeah.
In reality, it was just there's a special case.
Yeah.
And that show did tackle a lot of things that they didn't really pay attention to.
No. And even the newer episodes, I actually really enjoy watching the newer episodes of Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, they're funny.
They're still funny, but the fact that Mike Judge decided to age up the characters to different parts of their lives.
Yeah.
And then they're involved in different scenarios than just watching them as kids in school. Like, Butthead sending Beavis to the unemployment office to get more unemployment, in the double meaning of more unemployment, like more on employment or more unemployment. No matter how you cut it, it's funny.
Yes.
And then he goes into the interview and even that is comedy, because, he claims to have just been fired from Burger World like a couple weeks ago, and the guy's like, well, that was in like 1994 or whatever it was, But when you look past what is like the supposed stupidity of Beavis and Butthead, there's like real social things in social tones and subjects that they touched on in that show that I didn't as a youngster have respect for. I just saw two idiot kids laughing and causing mischief to Mr. Anderson and Stewart and things like that. But there really is another side to the show that has meaning.
Like if someone if they actually had parents that would be such idiots.
Yeah, but it was revealed that their parents are just as dumb as them. At least their dads.
Their dads
were just as dumb as them.
Because I never showed their moms. So
no, you only see their dads. Was it Do America? Is that where they met their dad? Yeah. Yeah, and both sets, Beavis and Butthead and their dads are too stupid to realize that was their parent or child. But I will say, to get back onto more traditional children's cartoons, you had brought up something before when we were talking about how, like, Helga's basically a stalker as a child.
Yes.
So, like, does she grow up to become like a criminal level stalker?
Yes. At least as a kid, it's creepy, but it's still like a crush kind of stalker.
So you're admitting she is a stalker as a child. Let's get
but
that.
it's at this point it's just a crush stalker type deal.
Okay.
She if she doesn't change something, she probably grew up to be a full on stalker. Like probably kidnap somebody and full on stalker.
I think she changes. I mean, we have no way of knowing.
No, we don't.
I don't think she gets to the level of criminal activity.
No, possibly. But if there's a possibility that she...
Then again, what happens at the end of Hey Arnold? Are they a couple? Because I never finished watching the show.
I think.
Because if they're not, and Arnold finds somebody else, like legit finds another person,
Yes.
then at that point we could be talking about murder.
Yeah, she would probably kidnap the other person and...
No, there's no kidnap.
Oh, kidnap and murder.
This is. I don't think there's kidnap. I think this is a straight up slaying.
Or maybe murder her and then kidnap Arnold.
Now that I can see.
Yes.
I can see like a drugging or
Yes.
macing of some sort, something like that to
Yes.
Incapacitating.
Yes, that I can see because she has that.
But at that point, does it become like Misery?
Possibly.
Like she's Kathy Bates and he's James Caan. Was it James Caan?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But that could be very, very possible because she has that. She has that very, very stalker mentality of, and unchecked. That's her turned into.
Unchecked.
I mean, I'm sure Kathy Bates in Misery, her character like that. So
Unchecked. I don't know why Unchecked got me. That got me.
I mean, if Arnold said you're a creep, get away from me, she might just crack and
Use a foreign object.
go off.
Does she use a foreign object on him at that point?
And probably a brick and like throw a brick at him or something.
Throw it, or is it a deliberate strike?
I don't say throw because he's probably walking away from her. So probably fling back his head.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think she changes, and I also think she hooks up with Gerald, and that turns into an ugly relationship.
Yeah,
We'll leave that alone.
Yeah, it's a story for another time. There.
Story for another time. Anything else you want to touch on?
But how about the fact that his grandparents had Arnold grows up in a building full of a bunch of random ass people.
Yeah.
That clearly a bunch have issues.
Yeah.
Clearly all have issues.
Yeah.
Nobody his teachers. Nobody worries about him in that situation.
Is his life at risk?
We know, they don't point it out, but
If his life's not at risk, I don't see a reason to worry about that.
His grandma's nuts.
Yeah.
His grandpa is clueless half the time what's going on.
What's up with his head?
I don't know.
Is that a tumor up there?
Maybe. Can I answer the high in the tumor? I don't know.
No, I'm not talking about Arnold. I'm talking about his grandpa. Like his grandpa has that little thing up here.
Oh, man, maybe.
The whole show.
I know, not.
Not, yes. I mean, it looks like.
I don't know.
It looks like the old. I don't know how familiar you are with the '90s NASCAR race cars with Mark Martin's car. Like everybody had their different style roof cams, and Mark Martin had this shark fin thing that was up here, and it, as a kid, I would look at it, I was like, man, it's kind of cool, it's different, but there had to have been some aerodynamic advantage to having this thing. But that's beside the point. Story for another day.
But it's did they background check these people, or did
who
grandpa or something? That's when
I mean, at that point, it's a boarding house. I mean,
but
I'm sure they're not just going to run out to anybody.
I
They
don't
don't
know.
want like Joel Rifkin and Richard Ramirez staying there.
I don't know. Some of the people are like a little bit out there.
They are, but I don't know how harmful they may be.
You don't want to have them behind closed doors.
You don't. I mean, it's a legitimate thing to question. Arnold seems a pretty well-adjusted child, though.
He does.
So I doubt anything nefarious has happened to him.
But he grown accustomed to the chaos.
Fair point. If that's all he's ever really known,
So I mean,
chaos.
I don't know. I forget how long he's actually lived there with them.
I don't know. Something happened to his parents, right?
Yes, but
Mauled by a bear or something like that.
possibly.
I don't know. There is a
But
story.
if he
though.
lived there long enough, that would have been normal to him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but you don't think his grandparents have his best interest at heart?
his grandma's nuts.
We established that.
So,
But I don't.
his grandma has his good intentions, but at the end of the day, she's nuts.
I mean, I think we're just supposed to accept and take it for granted that he lives
I know. I know.
in safety.
I'm overthinking this, but
Maybe, but I don't know if I don't know if they're necessarily wrong.
it's one of the things you just don't know what happened behind closed doors.
But it's a good point. Like as a kid, like I never really thought. I thought it was weird that he lived with all these different people, but I never thought about the possible negatives of living with all these different people.
Yeah, because you don't know what they do in their free time.
I mean, you could just as easily have Mother Teresa living there as you could Eileen Wuornos.
Yeah,
Or
have Dahmer living there.
Gacy. Like, you don't really know.
Yeah,
I don't know why I gotta pick serial killers. I mean,
because that's
like Ted Kaczynski. I could have picked Kaczynski. He wasn't. I mean, I guess. Did he kill somebody? Was there death?
he threatened to. I know that.
I mean, there was the bombs. I don't know if he killed anybody or not.
I'm not sure, but on that note, I think about it in this episode. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we can always come back. I just like I said, we're not exactly the research type of people.
No.
We're just going to sit down and have a conversation.
It's just observations from childhood.
I would be interested if anybody has any other suggestions in the comments of any other strange 90s cartoons, like just things that were suggestive during those cartoons.
A little off color.
Off color, yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
For the time.
But yeah, I think that's the end of the episode, man. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please comment. And as the great philosopher Sean Corey Carter said, it's only entertainment.